your girl Nix, and I'm here with my new bestie, Miss Deborah, and you wrote an amazing documentary. Okay, Olympics.
Olympic Pride, American Prejudice. It's the story of the 1936 Olympics. Most people are familiar with the Jesse Owens story. This is the story of the other 17 African American athletes who faced Hitler and Jim Crow to win hearts and medals in the middle of Nazi Germany in 1936. So it's a I'll keep going. It's an amazing story that really allows us to see the social and political dynamics of what America and Germany looked like in 1936 through the perspective of really seeing young African American men and women. Most people don't realize there were 2 black women on that 1936 team with Jesse Owens.
Wow.
They were from the South Side of Chicago and Boston, Louise Stokes and Tidie Pickett. So they were a part of this kind of original dream team, if you will, of 18 black folks who were students. They were smart, they were talented, they were exceptional in every way, and they broke the color barrier. On that team, most people don't even realize, was Mac Robinson, who was Jackie Robinson's older brother.
Wow.
So before Jackie Robinson broke the color line in baseball, his brother broke the color line in Nazi Germany. So it's a really rich, robust story about African American history and about how we really began to blaze the trail of civil rights 30 years before most people are really aware of it.
Okay, so why do you think people don't know about the other people that were there? Because let's be honest, I'm being 100% honest with you. I saw Race earlier this year, loved it. And that's the first time I ever knew that there were 2 other guys running with Jesse Owens. I thought it was just Jesse. And I think a lot of people thought it was just Jesse. So why do you think that the rest of the people were just like kicked to the curb, kind of?
Well, you know, it was part of the propaganda. Most people are familiar with the Nazi propaganda, but we had American propaganda as well. So it was very easy for the press and the pundits at the time to accept one African American against the Nazis and that African American defeating him, because then you have a hero and then you have even a black person beat the Nazis. But 18 African Americans who are exceptional, who are smart, who are talented, that was a wee bit too much to handle. And if you think about it, in 1936, you can't really propel that story when you're trying to propel Jim Crow laws. The two don't work. So it's much easier to push their stories to the side and let them fade into obscurity. So that's why we don't know the story. But our job in this film is to introduce you to these incredible and remarkable people who Archie Williams won a gold in 1936 and went on to become a Tuskegee Airman. Ralph Metcalf won 2 medals at the 1936 Olympics and became a 4-time congressman from Chicago. So these are incredible athletes, incredible stories that have faded. And our job was to let you know that these are the guys and girls who were the first international sports heroes. Everyone from all over the world photographed them and wrote about them. It was here in America that their stories were not propelled.
Wow. So how long did you do research on, I mean, basically our own Justice League / Avengers group? Like, I mean, that's what they are. Let's be real.
They really are. You know, that's such an appropriate term for them because they are superstars, superheroes, and amazing athletes and people. It took us 4 years to find all of the information on them because when I tell you it was buried, it was buried. But what was interesting, when we went to Europe to do the research, it was right there waiting for us. So it was good.
So you just went over to Europe and was like, oh, really? Who knew?
So, you know, we went to Germany and we went to the Bund. We went to the Deutsche Museum. We went to, the Kinemathek. We went to University of Munster, University of Cologne. So we also have footage from Italy. We have footage from Britain. The Europeans covered this story tremendously. Of course, it didn't make it to the U.S., but we went there and we brought it home.
Thank you so much for that. So after you do this film festival, what are our next goals? Are we going to be able to see it in major theaters?
Well, we hope. Let's say we want everyone here at ABFF, we want everyone who's seen this film. We world premiered at the LA Film Festival last weekend, and our goal is to actually get distribution. We want to be in theaters and we want to be on television. We want to be able to tell the full story because everyone's seen the Jesse Owens story. We want them to understand that there were 18 African Americans there, 18 people who chipped away at segregation, who knocked down Hitler's idea of supremacy and went on to prove to the world that African Americans can stand on a medal stand. I mean, it sent a powerful message.
It is. It is an absolute powerful message. Okay, well, you are a documentary guru.
Thank
So
you.
what else do you have going on after this one?
Well, you know, my first film was Versailles 73, American Runway Revolution, the fashion documentary about the most epic fashion show in Paris ever. We have a feature film that'll be coming out that we're in development on about the Harlem Renaissance. So we're excited to delve into the social and cultural and political aspects of the Harlem Renaissance from a love story perspective.
Wow, wow. Girl, you bow down.
Thank
You are
you.
doing it. You are so doing it.
We
I'm so
are.
proud.
You know, it's really important to us at Coffee Bluff Pictures to tell stories that are untold and that are unusual and that, well, you know, they're stories that interest me, honestly. I'm a history buff, and I like to explore history from the fiction perspective and the nonfiction perspective. And we have such a rich, robust tapestry of characters and people, places, and things. So it's just, you know, like, can't wait to dig into our own history and share it, you know?
I love it. So how can people reach out to you on social media?
Absolutely. They can go to www.1936olympicsmovie.com. That's our website. All of our social media platforms are there. We're on Facebook at 1936 Olympics Movie. We are on Twitter, you know, Instagram. So please go to our website, like us, follow us. We want to build an Olympics Pride-American Prejudice nation
Yes.
so that this story can go out to the world, to the masses.
Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
I can't wait. Congratulations
Thank you
again.
so
Thank
much.
you so much.